Hey Libros, what's up? What's going on, guys? Hope you guys are doing good. I'm back. you know, let's see. This reading, I'm doing today is gonna be for like the 15th all the way to like whenever it resonates. So let's see what you guys are up to. Which most likely for you guys is gonna be some kind of relationship, right? So that's what you guys always focus on. And yeah, it looks like with this Queen of Swords that's coming up, it looks like what you guys are doing right now is like really, just you guys are being real logical, real stern, and it looks like you guys are trying to make some kind of decision or just kind of like make a final decision here. And it could be regarding this fire sign here. So like maybe some of you guys are dealing with a fire sign. Maybe some of you guys are like just trying to focus on yourselves and try to focus on some kind of creativity, right? But it does look like at least from now until like at least a week from now, which is today's like the 15th, or whenever this resonates, right? Because this is gonna resonate for different people at different times, But the energy is always gonna end up playing out. So it does look like you guys are trying to make some final decision. Maybe some of you guys are trying to find different work, or trying to save, or maybe you guys are trying to work and put some effort into some kind of relationship, which with for you guys most likely, for a lot of you guys is gonna be about that. Trying to put in some work for some relationship, trying to save for the future when it comes to you guys' relationship. Like if it isn't that, it's definitely gonna be about work. For others of you guys, it all depends where you guys are at. But it's like you guys want to really stop trying to like overthinking things because up to this point, you guys have really been overthinking about whether this is gonna pan out, whether you guys are gonna be able to do what you guys gotta do, or like others of you guys don't know if you guys should be putting this effort into this relationship. So a lot of procrastination going on, right? A lot of back and forth. And it could be because of in the past, maybe some of you guys were dealing with like a person that was like emotionally unstable. So it's kind of like they're in, they're out, they're hot, they're cold. They don't know what the hell they're doing. They can't control their emotions or anything like that. So you know that's why it's been influencing you guys to feel like maybe this might not be something you guys should be putting some effort into. You know what I'm saying? But it does look like you guys are gonna choose to actually do it, and this person has actually been waiting on some kind of communication for you guys from you guys. So it's like whoever you guys are dealing with here, if this is about a relationship, they're waiting on you guys to kind of like step forward and communicate. You know, now if you guys don't want to do that, it does look like they're still gonna end up reaching out to you guys. So it's like if you guys don't want to engage in this like tug of war of like who reaches out to who or like who, like is gonna drop their ego first, who's gonna put in the work first, like you guys can go ahead and do that, because whoever you guys are dealing with, it seems like they were thinking about home, they're thinking about you guys like maybe buying a home, maybe some of you guys like just moving in together, like they just wait. It looks like they just feel a little bit insecure, and it's due to a lot of like past hurt or past betrayal that this person has endured. If this is about relationship, but like if it isn't about that, if it's about you guys trying to find new work, it's definitely gonna happen. And like if you guys start to put in like applications now, start to put yourselves out there, like if it's something creative, like start some kind of social media or something. If not, like just start putting applications to a lot of things that you guys are creative with. So it's kind of like wherever you guys could deal with people, socialize, interact. That's the best way for you guys to make money with. So if you guys can put yourself in that kind of situation, it's definitely gonna pan out for you guys, and you guys are gonna get offers like quickly, quickly. So it's like just get on it. Just get on it. Try not to lose the faith. Like try to remain logical. And don't forget, like, don't get too much into your head, because if you get too much into your head, here comes the insecurities, right? Here comes the past pain. Here comes like the past, traumas and all that, insecurities, all that kind of negative stuff coming back around, and it'll cost you guys to have like low confidence. And it could cause you guys to feel like maybe you guys can't do it, or maybe you guys are kind of like, like fail at it, or end up getting hurt, and end up losing some kind of stability or something. But you guys, whether you guys see it in yourselves or not, like a lot of people give you guys a lot of attention, and it looks like a lot of people like find you guys really attractive. I mean, you guys are Venus ruled, all Libras are. So you guys come across like real passive, real harmonious, you guys come across like real confident too, whether you guys realize it or not. So go ahead, guys. Look, here comes a new opportunity for you guys. Like you guys just gotta go out and grab it. And I get it. Like some of your insecurities and fears, traumas, and all that could stop you guys and prevent you guys from actually doing this. But like, whatever this is, look, because for everybody's gonna be different, right? Some people's relationships, some people's work, some people is like their money. A lot of your fears and traumas, like it looks like, especially for you Libras, you guys get stuck in like trying to balance things out, weighing the pros and the cons. So, that's it's kind of messed up that that happens to you guys, but you're here to kind of like be a little more selfish and like think about what you guys want, not think so much about what somebody else wants, or what somebody else thinks, and just go for it. Like, go for it, because the opportunity is always there for you guys. If you guys want this house, go out and grab it. You get what I'm saying? Don't worry about what anybody else thinks. Don't worry about what your relationship thinks, because your relationship, love is like this person, ends up, whoever you guys are involved with, they're always gonna follow you guys, and it looks like they're always gonna follow your lead. You know what I mean? So it's like, if you guys get stuck in like wanting to procrastinate, or like wanting so much like their opinion or what they think, and all this and that, that's where the fears come in. See, that's where the past trauma comes in. This past trauma that a lot of you Libras deal with has to do with like your opinion that's being taken into account, or like you guys were taught to think about others first, and that's actually pretty detrimental to like a person, because like spiritually we're all here to do what we're all here to do, and we're not supposed to really think about what other people think, other people want. It's like, we can't please everybody, right? So it's like, you guys got to think about yourself, and whoever is aligned with you guys' way of thinking and communicating, they're gonna come along and join your club. You get it? So now it's good, due to like the rejection and the fear of the rejection, you guys might not want to put yourselves out there, or you guys might not want to go for this job, or you guys might not want to like let go of this past trauma, or like you guys might not want to like feel comfortable with like asking your partner for an opinion to whatever this is, like, because for everybody's gonna be different. I'm telling you guys, like, but the point of it all is like, you guys gotta have the confidence to go for it, and the fear of rejection could be what to stop you guys from whatever like you guys are trying to manifest here. But you guys gotta have a little bit more like confidence within yourselves. You gotta, and just like go for it, and like whatever happened in the past, or whatever fears, or whatever like betrayals or anything like that that has like plagued you guys, let it go. Try not to be like a Taurus, like the other side of Venus, like you guys, like where they hold on to things, they become stubborn, they don't want to let you go. Like, it's kind of fucked up, because Tauruses have a hard time letting shit go, and then that ends up messing them up. It ends up getting them all debalanced. So you guys could have the same tendency of doing that, So it's like, let it go. Whatever past traumas, whatever past hurt, whatever past betrayal that you guys have felt, or somebody has influenced you guys to feel, let that go. That's the only way you guys are gonna regain your balance. And as soon as you guys end up doing that, it does look like quickly you guys are quickly gonna move, into like a lot of these offers that you guys are gonna end up getting. And then there'll be a lot of time to celebrate. There'll be a lot of time for you guys to actually like enjoy, the fruits of whatever labor or whatever sacrifice you guys are doing. Because for a Libra, the biggest sacrifice is to not think about someone else. It's to think about you. And that's like the biggest sacrifice that a Libra can do, and that takes a lot of inner work. So it's like, looks like from whenever this is resonating for whoever it is, you guys are gonna start to do the inner work. Because it looks like up to this point, you guys have tried to do it. You guys have actually, manifested a lot of time into doing it, but a lot of the fears ends up coming back around and getting you guys. And then like maybe you guys want to ask your partner for an opinion, and then instead of them helping you guys, they they end up like making you feel more stuck. Because they're not in your feelings, so it's hard for them to actually, like relate, or empathize towards you guys. A lot of times that happens with a lot of couples. That's something Libras gotta realize too. Like, the couple's not really gonna end up making you feel better. It's always the people that are more, mentally aligned with you guys that are gonna end up doing that for you. And that's not always a partner. So it does look like you guys are gonna start to do that inner work. You guys are really gonna start to move forward, and you guys are gonna really start to battle. Like kind of like let go of a lot of the insecurities, a lot of the fears. And that'll help you guys stop procrastinating. And that'll also help you guys let go of the whatever backstabbing you guys felt, whatever betrayal, whatever emotional, like negative emotions that somebody has influenced you guys to feel. Like, you guys are gonna actually end up letting that go and move forward. So that'll help you guys regain your balance, stay more consistent. And it does look like whatever you guys were waiting for here, it'll end up manifesting for you guys. So just again, look, for Libras, like, especially for here, like for whoever, whoever this is resonating with. Looks like your fears or like past insecurity of like you guys kind of like having to build confidence of whoever it is that like of the people, persons, and things around you guys. Like, that's what's really been blocking you. The way to move forward with this relationship or this job, or like this way of saving, is to kind of get out of your comfort zone here and just like do pretty much like the opposite of what you guys were doing. So if you guys were asking a lot of people for opinions, stop. You guys don't need it no more. You know, you gotta just realize whatever value you guys have, whatever you guys bring to the table, just realize that you guys can create this. You know, just make sure that you're emotionally stable and happy. You know, you guys are like actually knowing what you guys are getting into. You know, and like always striving to for whatever it is that you guys value. You know, so if you guys want this job, go after it. Go get this money. Don't worry about what anybody thinks. If you guys want this relationship, man, make that shit work. It don't matter what anybody thinks as long as it's making you happy. You get what I'm saying? But you guys might get caught up in like the nostalgia and the way you guys were raised and how you guys were taught to believe and all this kind of stuff, and that could actually prevent you guys. So, you know, just do the inner work, you know. And I'm sure you guys are gonna keep doing it because it does look like this. You see, in this past relationship, like you guys are actually gonna do the inner work from this past relationship that has actually like, you know, made you feel like they were coming towards you, but they never did. You know, or like maybe you guys rejected this person, and now this person, whoever this cross watching here, like looks like if the Libra rejected you, then looks like you guys gotta give it up because they've kind of already like given up on it. You know, they don't want to be in the dark about it anymore. They're not really in the dark about it anymore, and they kind of just realize like, hey, look, this ain't gonna work. You know, a lot of people are changing here, especially Libras. Like I see a lot of them, you know, are letting go of a lot of past hurts, and they're kind of going through like a Scorpio process where they're like going through a rebirth. If you're a Libra and you're not doing this, man, you guys must be probably going through some kind of like a lot of like stress, a lot of like, you know, insecurities are probably plaguing you guys because you guys are supposed to be going through a death and a rebirth process, which means a lot of the old ways of the way you guys were doing it, a lot of your old beliefs, the things that were making you guys get stuck, you know, the way that you guys get in your head about stuff, you know, like it's really, you guys are supposed to be changing that and have the strength, you know, to kind of like look elsewhere, have new inspirations. You get it, like pretty much transform. If you guys are not doing that, then I'm sure you guys are feeling debalanced, you know. So if you're not doing that, like it's uncomfortable. It's not. It feels like, you know, like you're dying. Like a part of you is dying. But it's like this is the shift that's going on with every sign. Believe me, when it comes to you guys, it's about confidence. Get it? It's about realizing your own worth. It's about, you know, not giving in so much into the relationships that you're in. You know, it's about, you know, like you guys just really changing the way and getting out of that comfort zone. Really, and for every sign, it's different. You know, like Scorpio need to stop going so deep. You know, you guys got to stop contemplating what other people think so much. Sagittarius has got to stop believing so much on what they believe, and kind of start opening up their minds differently about other stuff. So everybody has different ways, but there's a shift going on with everybody. So, you know, just make sure that you guys are trying to get out of that comfort zone, which is easier said than done. But you guys actually have the strength to be able to close the cycle, you know, and open up a new one where you guys are actually going to end up being happy, you know, and you guys are actually going to strive for that happiness. So again, look, it's uncomfortable, but we always get benefited when we are able to get out of our comfort zones, you know. But yeah, guys, you know, any questions, look, put them up on the comments, you know, and like always, man, I'll be back in a few days. You know, I'll be trying to do videos like at least 2 or 3 like every day, you know, like, and see how it goes. But take care, guys, and you know, peace out.